Welcome to Answering the Call, the official podcast of the 12th Man Foundation. Our show brings you closer to the heart of Texas A&M athletics through powerful stories of perseverance, purpose, and life-changing opportunities made possible by 12th Man Foundation donors. From student athletes and coaches to former students and dedicated staff, you'll hear firsthand how donor support shapes the lives of Aggie student athletes in competition and beyond. Whether you're a lifelong Aggie or simply curious about what makes Texas A&M so special, you're in the right place. Let's dive into today's episode. Howdy, Ags, and welcome back to Answering the Call, the official podcast of the 12th Man Foundation. This is Ivy Robinson, and today I am joined in studio by Aggie football student athlete Coen Echols. Welcome, Coen, and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We're excited to talk to you today. And, I just have to say, I know this is an audio-only podcast, but Coen showed up to the podcast studio today with a 12th Man Foundation shirt on. You are ready to go, aren't you?
Oh,
on
yeah.
brand.
Definitely. I was excited.
Well, Coen, why don't you start off by telling us and our listeners where you're from, where you went to high school, and a unique fact about yourself that you think not many people know.
Well, I'm from Katy, Texas, born and raised. I played high school at the Katy High School, the Katy Tigers. I guess a fun fact, I like to fish. A lot of people already know that. I like to fish and I like to sing.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay. When did you start? Wait, whoa. Wait, you said, did I hear sing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Fishing and singing. Okay, let's take a deep dive into both of these little hobbies right here. So fishing, when did you pick up the love for fishing?
As a little kid, my dad used to just take us fishing and everything, so I just always done it.
Yeah,
Just
your
love
dad
it.
taught you? That's so fun. Do you like to just fish rivers, lakes, deep sea fishing? What type?
Well, I've done a lot of that. I haven't gone deep sea fishing yet, but I'm really just like a bass fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to the pier. I don't have a boat, so can't go deep sea fishing without a boat.
Okay, now what about singing? Tell me about that.
I was in choir back in junior high and everything. I just always loved to sing.
Mm-hmm.
My mom inspired me to want to sing and everything. I used to hear her sing all the time to us. I just love to sing and just love to do it.
Yeah, that is awesome. What is your favorite type of music to sing?
Genre, I like R&B
Okay.
for sure. Every now and then I'll sing All of Me.
John Legend?
Yep.
Yeah. Such a good song.
That's one of my favorite songs to sing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just love R&B, really.
Yeah.
And gospel. Love gospel music for sure.
That is awesome. That is too cool. A little side note here, but I also, music is a huge part of my life, and I grew up singing in church, so played piano, play a little bit of guitar, but yeah, very cool, interesting facts. Yeah. Now, I know you also, on your Instagram, you like to post some fun content, right? So I'm thinking maybe we need to see some songs, some singing here
Oh, no.
pretty soon to prove that you've got these skills.
Nah, I'd much rather not sing. I like to sing. I don't know if other people would like my singing. I'm not sure. I believe I can sing. I've heard from others, before I got here, that they like me singing and everything, and I can go ways with it, but I don't know.
Maybe not for the Instagram.
Yeah, definitely not for Instagram. Don't want to make a fool of myself. People start making fun of how I sound.
Well, before we dive into our main questions today, Coen, I've got a fun little this or that round to ask you really quick just to give our listeners a better idea of who you are and what you like and dislike. So I'm going to start. I'm going to ask you the question and then you give me your answer and tell me why. Okay? Okay, movies or shows?
Movies. I like shows and everything, but I need to get to the end.
Yeah, you're a movie guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie, Major Pain.
Locker room, hype music, or headphones with your own music?
Headphones. I don't listen to everybody else's music. I definitely don't.
You like to control the aux?
Yeah.
One-on-ones or team drills?
Team drills. More fun.
Any crazy drills you've experienced at Texas A&M so far?
No, nothing crazy. Yet.
Yet. Keyword. Yet. City life or small town?
When you say city, you talking about New York City or Houston?
Yeah, Houston. Let's go with Houston.
I can do city then.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. That's without a doubt.
What are you like putting on your pancakes?
I'm a plain guy. Just buttermilk, just like some butter and some syrup.
And some syrup, no fruit or anything, or like blueberries in your pancakes or nothing like that?
That's disgusting.
Hot weather games or cold weather?
Hot. I mean, I'm from down south.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do well with the cold.
Coffee or energy drink?
Coffee. I drink a coffee every day.
Okay, are you just like a standard coffee guy? Like just black coffee, or do you like to put stuff in it?
Oh, no. I get a nice iced coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Texting or FaceTime?
Texting. I don't like seeing myself in the camera.
Home cooked meal or eating out?
Home cooked.
What's the best home cooked meal in your family?
Man, my mom makes some really good oxtails, mac and cheese, yams, greens, a nice pound cake to end it off.
Oh, pound cake. Oh my goodness. What flavor of pound cake? Like my family has a lemon pound cake recipe that is to die for. But what kind of pound cake does your family make?
Just the original pound cake.
Just like a vanilla. Yeah, just like
vanilla and just I like lemon pound cake as well, obviously. Everybody does, but I like the original.
Sounds so good. Okay, early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Have you always been that way?
Yeah, just how I was raised to be early, just early to everything.
What's the saying? Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Beach or mountains?
Neither.
Neither? Okay, so you're just like, no.
Yeah, you'll never see me in the mountains, and I'm just not a big beach guy. I'll let everybody else go to the beach. I'll be in the pool.
Hey, fair. Brand new cleats or broken in favorites?
Broken in favorites. I believe in like good luck.
Okay, so you're sticking to the same pair of cleats, most likely.
If I have to tape them up with a big hole in it, I'll tape them up.
I like it. So you're traditional. You're like loyal to those cleats.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify. It's a lot more clear.
Finally got Team Spotify over here. I've asked this question so many times on this show, and everyone's like, Apple Music all the way. What's wrong with you, Ivy? Okay, going back to the pancake topic. So as an offensive lineman, would you rather have a pancake block or score a touchdown as an offensive lineman? If you had to choose.
I scored a touchdown? I'm scoring a touchdown. I get 1,000,000 pancakes, but score a touchdown? That's like a once in a career type thing.
What's your go-to celebration?
Look, this can be a little weird.
Preface,
I can roll my stomach.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so all the 12th man Aggie fans are going to be watching for that this upcoming season.
When we get Marcel in the touchdown, when we get him in the end zone, you'll see.
Just wait for it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Coen. Well, going back to your hometown, Katy, Texas, can you tell us what first got you into the sport of football?
Well, one, I started at 4 years old. My parents didn't think I was going to be the best as good as I am now. We had tried 1,000,000 different sports. T-ball, I was terrible at that. I did track. I mean, I was decent, but football, it just touched my soul for sure. It touched my heart. And then I've been playing it ever since.
Yeah, you just fell in love with the sport and never looked back.
Exactly.
I read that you played both tackle and center in high school. I want to know, how did that versatility shape your game early on?
Well, originally I was just a tackle. And then, I'm only 6'3", so I'm not the tallest type of guy. But I was enjoying it. And then my coach, he told me, he was like, yeah, you won't understand this now. He was like, but we're going to move you to center. And then we went at it for a little bit. But eventually I just accepted it.
Yeah. Was it like difficult? Did you not want to do that at first?
No, not at all. Never wanted to play center. But he was like, it'll help you out in the long run. And after I got to where I was, I finally understood why he moved me.
Yeah. What do you think both of those positions have taught you? How have they made you a more well-rounded player today?
One is the type of players you go against. So, obviously I can't speak for college football because I've never been a tackle in college football. But I know you have much quicker guys on the edge than you would on the interior, much well-rounded guys on the exterior. But interior, those are like the bigger, tougher guys for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I want to know when you kind of had the light bulb moment and realized you had the potential to play at the next level.
It was my sophomore year of high school. when I got to play Westlake. We got blown out, but I held my own against some really great athletes who are still in college football today.
So sophomore year of high school, who were some of the influential people in your life in high school, whether it's coach, family, that really encouraged you to, work hard and chase this football dream?
Well, obviously my parents for sure. I mean, they never gave up on me. The trainings and the late nights and early mornings, they did everything for me. I had great athletes that had came before me. I looked up to him. I was like, wow, I want to be just like him one day. You had like Malik Silla. He came through here. You had Nick Anderson. My brother was a great inspiration. Just being able to play with him, and like my last time playing with him for who knows how long. Hopefully at the next level we get to play with each other again, or maybe this might be the end of the road.
Now, is there anyone outside of your brother who have played sports at the collegiate level?
Currently right now, no.
Did your parents play?
No. My grandfather did. He played at Grambling. But yeah, that's not many people.
Yeah, that's so fun that you get to share that bond now, that you're both here at Texas A&M getting to experience Aggie football together. How cool is that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to come back to that. I'm going to put a pin in that really quick. But tell us about your recruitment journey. Okay, any interesting, tell us how the offer started rolling in, what that time of your life was like, and were there any interesting or surprising stories from that season of your life?
So I was a late bloomer. At one point, I didn't even know where I was going to go in football. I was like, I might just end up being an academic weapon. And then after my junior season is when I went to camps. I went to a few camps, and my name went out there, and I started getting offers. And then it started off with smaller schools, and it just went up from there. And then I was like, wow, this is insane. And just getting the numerous phone calls. Sometimes it'd be about nothing. Just what are you eating tonight? Like, okay.
Just casual conversation.
Yeah, just casual conversation. It was really cool. Great process.
Was it a difficult decision for you with all the offers?
Oh, definitely. It's never easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're putting your career in the line of some random dude that you've only talked to on the phone, maybe a little bit in person for a few days. And then you're just trusting him with your whole career, possibly. So
right. Well, walk us through your journey to LSU, because that's where you ended up committing and going to. What made that the right fit for you think, coming out of high school?
One, it was Coach Davis. Coach Davis was a great O-line coach. But not just a great coach, he was a great man. I mean, just you see him being a father, how he raises kids, how he treats his wife. I got to talk to some of the players like Will Campbell. He was a true inspiration for me, not only before, but when I was there. He coached me up. He helped me. He helped me develop into the player I am now. Mm-hmm. And it's only up from here. Miles, my boy Miles Frazier, he was a great inspiration. He had faith in me when nobody else really did. And yeah.
Yeah. And I guess obviously your brother was there too, so that maybe felt like home as well, right? To go join him there at that program. I want to know, did you ever have a welcome to college football moment when you first got to Baton Rouge? Any fun stories, or whoa, when you realized whoa, this is the next level, this is an adjustment?
I guess you could say the first game against Clemson this past year. I had played in a few games or whatever. I had started in the Baylor game, but this is my first regular season actual playing in a game against a meaningful opponent. And the first play, I just got pried open like a Coke can. And it was not good. It was not a beautiful sight. And I was like, what the heck? I did not know college football was going to be like this. And I just acclimated to the game, and I got better as the season went along.
Yeah. You stayed calm. You're like, okay, got the first play out of the way. I feel like for college football athletes, I mean, just that first play and that first game, you just got to get through that, right? To get the wheels turning, to get adjusted. What do you think when you look back on your time at LSU? What areas of growth really stand out to you, and how do you think it's laid a good foundation for you coming into Texas A&M?
Well, one, my knowledge upon the game, defenses, and being able to just learn the playbook quickly. I think that's something that is hard for some people to grasp and understand, especially with going to a new program, going from one scheme to another. It can be hard, but LSU taught me a lot. I mean, just being able to play against those opponents, you know what to expect going into the next season. And then when you see them again at a different school, I mean, it's nothing new.
Mm-hmm. Now, you may have already touched on this a little bit, but tell me again, what was the ultimate reasoning behind why you chose to transfer to Texas A&M? I know you said your brother came here as well, but when you started evaluating next steps for you getting in the transfer portal, why did you feel like that was the best decision for you, and what set Texas A&M apart in your mind when evaluating other opportunities?
Well, one thing I think of is like life after football. I mean, I know a lot of us athletes just think of our sport and I'm going to go to the pros and I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to need a job, but you don't know your future. And I know graduating as an Aggie and having that Aggie ring and the Aggie network can set me up big time anywhere I want to go. Aggies are everywhere. And that foundation alone, I was like, I have to be a part of this. My dad went here, class of 99. He gave me and my brother a tour of the whole campus, telling us all his stories and everything of him in college and everything, people he met, old teachers who are somehow still here.
Wow.
And that was really cool. I mean, it's right around the corner from my house. I mean, it's only an hour away. So I was like, I feel like God's just telling me to come here. I mean, the coaching staff is great. Coach Cush, I mean, he's a great O-line coach. I mean, he's an O-line fanatic. I mean, he knows everything to get you better. But not just that, he knows how to make you a man. He's always there for you when times are hard and when you're going through things. And he's not just a great coach, he's a great person. And Coach Elko, everybody knows how great of a coach he is, and he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's just true inspiration. He knows everybody's name. He treats everybody the same. He just wants the best for everybody.
That is awesome, Coen. Like it sounds like you truly get it, that when you, as student athletes, when you come to Texas A&M, our leadership, our coaches, our athletics department, they pour so much into these programs, even our 12-Man Foundation donors and season ticket holders and supporters, because they know this is a special place. They understand how real the Aggie Network is, how close the camaraderie of this university, how it's off the charts, how it's unmatched. I mean, really, it is when you think about it. And it sounds like you understand and you get it, that you're not only going to come here and develop as a player, but you're also going to develop your character. And that's what this university does to you. I mean, it changes you. And it's the people here too, right? It's the people that you get to meet who influence you at such a pivotal time in your life, right? Before you go on out into the world and, have influence on others and start careers and jobs. And so that's awesome. I want to know, when you transferred to Texas A&M, who on the team really welcomed you and made you feel at home right off the bat?
I mean, this will be no surprise. Marcel Reed, Micah, our new team captain, tight end. I mean, them two alone, they just brought us in with open arms. I'm pretty sure my brother has other people as well, like Julio and all those type of guys on defense. But obviously, DJ, we were both from Katy. Damian Sanford, I'm praying for him and a speedy recovery. And yeah.
How would you describe the overall culture of this team?
It's like we're all brothers, born and raised in the same area. I mean, we all understand each other. We could all hang out with each other outside of football. Just love it here.
Mm-hmm. It's so good to hear. I forgot to ask you this earlier, but since you played at LSU, your first season was in 2024, correct? What was your perspective of A&M when you were an opponent, when you were playing against us?
I mean, our fan base is great. Definitely loud, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'm thinking of a specific game on October 26th in 2024 at Kyle Field, a specific blackout game.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. I don't really speak too much about those games, but yeah, it was cool. The fans were going crazy, very ecstatic and very loud.
For sure. That was a super loud game. And now to be on this side of things, what makes you excited about taking the field in the maroon and white. You came to the right side now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to?
The fans are one of a kind. I mean, you don't even need stadium poles or stadium noise just for it to be loud in there. I mean, the fans do it alone. The environment and just being able to put on that jersey, I mean, it's just different. Stepping into the cow field is unlike anything else.
What do you want the 12th man to know about you as a player and a competitor?
I'm going to fight. No matter how tired or hard it is, I'm going to keep fighting, especially for this fan base. I mean, they put so much money and love into us. Why wouldn't I? Give them what they deserve, which is a national championship. I know we say it, but we preach it all the time, but I want to make it. I want to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I know with Marcel's our quarterback, we can definitely get it done.
You mentioned fan base and just how much they pour into Texas A&M athletics and supporting you guys. I know that you were a part of some recent 12th Man Foundation donor events, and you got the opportunity to speak on a football panel during Champions Council weekend back in February. And then you also were a part of an event where you got to, sign some autographs and interact with the 12th man and our supporters. But tell us about your perspective of those events, and did you enjoy it? And yeah, what did you get out of those things?
I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. I got friendships and bonds with people. I mean, I never thought I would have met. It was really cool because I know some athletes don't really care about their fan bases and meeting them, but I truly do believe in, giving the fan base what they deserve. I mean, these little kids spend years looking up to these guys and, sign a few autographs, talk to a few of them, and make it possible for them. Give them a drive to keep working and be an inspiration to them and keep them away from doing troublesome things, keep them fixated on the right things. And, I mean, and these donors, I mean, they pour their own hard-earned money into us. Why not talk to them? Why not just show your love back to them and, just communicate?
Absolutely. And share that gratitude, right?
Yeah.
Because they love nothing more than to see y'all have an excellent student athlete experience, and it's everything from helping support y'all from a scholarship standpoint, or helping fund facilities, or donating to our annual fund, which helps go back, which pours into student athlete resources like nutrition, sports medicine, all of the things. And that actually is something I wanted to ask you about, was the student athlete resources here at Texas A&M. Like, when you came in, when you saw the facilities we have, what you were gonna be able to utilize here, how did that make you feel, and why are you grateful to have those to help you develop into, an even better player and competitor?
Well, one, obviously, we have an amazing facility. I mean, the training room, I mean, trainers work so hard. Academics is literally a few feet away. The football field is right there. Everything is within walking distance. Whatever you need, they make sure you have it. Football, academics, nutrition, it's just everything.
Yeah, it truly is. It's a great setup for all of y'all. And I think it's a lot of fans, and the average fan doesn't get to see that on a day-to-day. Like, what's one thing you think the average fan doesn't understand about a student athlete? Like, maybe what y'all are able to utilize, or what your day-to-day looks like?
Well, one thing, I don't think they understand how much we really have in a day, like how much stuff we really have to do. I mean, they really think, just football. And I mean, we have a lot on our plate, tutoring, classes, just like any other student. I mean, and you just add on to football and extra film sessions. And I know a lot of people, they hate on my TikToks. They say, you need
Why are they hating on your TikToks? Come on, guys. What?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to make people laugh. They just sit there talking about some, you need to spend more time in the film room than making a TikTok. I mean, it only takes 5 minutes to make a TikTok. Maybe 30 seconds. There's a lot that goes into this, that if they were to just spend a day in the life of an athlete, they'd understand.
Right. Speaking of that, day in the life of an athlete, for those listening, y'all can go to the 12 Man Foundation's Instagram and see a recent video we did it was Chance Collins and Cameron Hamiel, but they kind of walked through what a day in the life of an Aggie football student athlete looks like. It gives you a glimpse, kind of pulls the curtain back and allows you to see what all y'all have going on every single day. And it is a lot. It's lift, it's academics, it's community service. Y'all do the Aggie football program. Y'all do a lot of community service events. Can you speak to those a little bit and maybe some favorite activities you've been a part of on the service side of things?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I do community service every week. I think I have around like almost 30 hours of community service because I just want to give back to my community. And it's so cool just seeing like the smile light up on those kids' faces. And I mean, because they don't believe that we would ever come to their school and just come hang out with them. They think we're too cool for them. And that's not the case at all. They're more important to me than anything else. You know, just making them smile and happy just for an hour, maybe two. Yeah, that just means a lot. And just going to the old folks' home and spending time with them, doing whatever they like to do, and just showing that we care about them as well. So it's like just showing your gratitude and your love to them as well just means a lot.
Yeah, showing that respect. And you're right. You're absolutely right, Coen. Like those interactions probably mean the absolute world to those people in the community. And I mean, I just think that's what, it goes back to the Aggie core values, right? And what y'all are doing emulates that. It does. Service, respect, excellence. And it's just good. It's good stuff. I've got a couple more questions for you that I want to hit on before we wrap up today. And I forgot to ask this kind of earlier, just a general question about being an offensive lineman. But, it's a position that doesn't always get the spotlight. How do you stay motivated in that role? And what's maybe the best piece of advice someone has given you about that position in terms of kind of being that, the one who takes on the burdens, right? And you're okay with not getting the spotlight and the glory.
Well, the offense is run on the offensive line. Not just the offense, but the entire team. If we don't do well, the team doesn't do well, and we most likely didn't win the game.
You're the foundation.
Yeah, we're the foundation. I mean, getting people like Marcel and Mario and Ruben Owens into the end zone, I mean, that's on us. And then we have to do our job to make sure they get there. I mean, we don't need the spotlight. We don't need the fame. We don't need all the praise. We just want to be successful at what we do. And I feel like although we go unnoticed, we're getting our job done. I was always told, he's like, in high school and in college, my coaches always told me, O-line is like an air conditioner. It's only noticed when it's not working.
That's so true. Man, I've never heard that analogy before. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so true. The O-line sets the tone, and y'all truly are the foundation. In the offense, it doesn't work if y'all aren't doing your job, if y'all aren't down there protecting the QB. But going back to the student athlete side of things, let's talk about education, college degree. What are you studying right now, and what drew you to that field?
Right now, I'm in agricultural leadership, but I'm changing that. I'm changing that to business because I know about Mays Business School and how that can set me up in life. And A&M, we have the best business school in the country, especially out of any public school, that's for sure. And then why would I not want to be a part of that?
Absolutely. I mean, you sound like you're really motivated when it comes to, getting that good education. Do you have any goals outside of football that you're working towards through that education, through your degree?
Well, one, obviously graduate, but two, I want to get my master's and hopefully work to a 4.0 GPA. I want to be somebody that people look up to, so they don't just see an athlete, they see a great young man, a smart young man who's focused on not just football, but life. I want to be a true inspiration to kids that sports isn't everything. Sports isn't guaranteed to last forever, but your academics can get you much further, for sure.
It's so true. I've heard many people, just talking on this podcast and interviews that I've done, so many will say, sports can only get you so far, but that degree is what lasts a lifetime and what will carry you for the rest of your life. And it's so true. When you think about the opportunity that you're getting to receive an Aggie degree and play the sport that you love, how do you summarize that and put into words how grateful you are for that opportunity?
It's hard to put in words, to be honest with you. I'm definitely excited. I'm looking forward to putting on that Aggie ring for sure. That's what I've been waiting on this entire time. Once I first got here, I was like, that Aggie ring. I look at my dad's all the time. I'm like, yeah, I got to get one of those, be able to dump it and everything and wear it to the day I die. there's no word that can really explain that feeling, especially it being an Aggie. And I'm pretty sure the donors and the fan base and everybody who's gone to A&M will agree.
Just kind of surreal, right?
Yeah.
Let's change the topic really quick about NIL in this era of college athletics. You know, you have dealt with it a lot. Obviously, coming in, it was present when you entered the college football scene as a freshman. NIL has changed the landscape of college football, and I want to know, what has your experience been like with it so far, and how has it impacted your life?
I mean, it's great. I mean, we get paid to put our bodies on the line. I'm pretty sure former athletes wish they got paid as well, and they deserve it. They do. I mean, they did the same thing as us, some more. Some had injuries that they wish they could have gotten paid before they even got it because their careers are over. But it's really cool. I mean, you have to negotiate, and just talking about it and just the experience is like the pre-NFL. And that's how I look at it.
Yeah. Have there been any opportunities that have come through NIL that were kind of unexpected? Like, do you think NIL has opened any doors for you beyond just the financial gain piece of it? Or is there anything else you've gained from the interactions, the negotiations, the opportunities?
Well, I mean, one, it helps me whenever I go to like the NFL, or if that's God's will for me. I mean, if it's not, then I totally understand. But if it is, it gets me ready for that, you know, those negotiations and talking to those coaches about that. And then I can also coach younger athletes up about it and how to manage that and do all that type of stuff. And it'll be a great learning experience for sure.
Absolutely. And then kind of going back, we talked about this a little earlier, but looking ahead, Coen, what are you most excited about as 2026 continues to play out? What are you really excited about in terms of this team and being a part of Texas A&M football?
Well, they brought us transfers in for a reason, and that's to get that national championship. Just like volleyball did this past year, we want to do the same. And we're gonna bring that winning culture back to Aggie football and Aggie athletics. So not just athletes, and to all athletes out there, so they'll know what Aggie football is about. And when we have that national championship trophy right there in the lounge and people look at it, they know that we're a winning program and we have nothing but greatness here. We bring nothing but greatness.
It's getting me fired up. I'm excited. That is great to hear. And I know the 12th man and everyone, we are behind y'all every step of the way. And we know, like, you've seen it, Elko and his leadership and the steady progression, the climb, you know, the culture he's instilled. And you can tell and I love how all the players are bought in. Y'all are totally bought into, like you described, this winning culture. And it's exciting. I think there's great things to come down the road for sure. Yeah. And then finally, Coen, to wrap up today, why are you proud to be an Aggie?
I mean, why wouldn't I be proud to be an Aggie? The great people who came before me, I mean, the donors that went to here, the Aggie network, I mean, it's just being an Aggie is so surreal. It's something that so many people dream of. I mean, why not want to be one?
Coen Echols on Answering the Call podcast. Coen, thank you again for your time today.
Thank you all.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Answering the Call. If you're enjoying the show, please rate and follow us on your podcast streaming platform of choice so you can be the first to know when a new episode drops. As always, a big thank you to our incredible podcast producer, Megan Rohde, to 12 Man Productions and Texas A&M Athletics NIL Department. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to every donor and season ticket holder for always answering the call through loyal support of Texas A&M Athletics and our student athletes. We will be back soon with more content. Thanks and gig 'em.